The events of the last few years have left so many people caught in the web of worry. And if you are watching this video, chances are that you are caught in the same web of worry. Life is short, and you cannot afford to waste your limited time here on earth worrying. Worry is a disease. I repeat, worry is a disease, and you cannot allow it to fester in your life. You are too valuable to allow the disease of worry to fester in your life and destroy your future and destroy that which you are called to become here on earth. Thank you for visiting my channel. This is Claimspiration. So what does it mean to worry? And how do you know you are living in worry? So according to Oxford Dictionary, worry is when you keep thinking about the unpleasant things that might happen or about the problems that you have. When you dwell in that thought of thinking about the unpleasant things that might happen, they have not even happened. You kept thinking about them, then you are living in worry. According to a study by Frischton, worry is predominantly verbal. It is you talking to yourself about negative outcomes that might happen to you. There are a few facts I would love you to get today about worry. And if you can grab these facts, it will change the way you think about situations. Number one, worry can never and will never do you any good. So why engage in it? Number two, you cannot improve your life by worrying. Never. You can never improve your life by worrying. Nothing good, no improvement comes into a man's life through worry. Why invest your time in it? Why invest your life in it? Why invest your most precious resource, which is your time, in worrying when it cannot improve your life? I know you are looking for improvement in your life. That is why you're thinking, but then you're thinking about the negative outcomes, not the positive. Number three, worry only worsens your situation. So liberate yourself from it. I know things are difficult. I know the ways are filled with struggles. I know you're struggling. I know your challenges, but you can't afford to spend your time in things that cannot add any value to you, in a venture that cannot improve your life, in a venture that magnifies your problem. You cannot. Now, permit me to shock you with some destructive effects of worry in your life. Peradventure, that will awaken your consciousness to the destruction you're doing to yourself just by engaging in this very futile venture called worry. Number one, worry is a time waster. It wastes your time. You spend the whole day, the whole night worrying, but you never get anything out of it. Number two, worry depletes your energy so that you don't focus. And as a result, it begins to negatively affect your performance in your present job, thereby worsening your whole situation. Number three, worry is a negative magnifier. Yes, how do I mean? Wherever you focus on expands. I learned that from my mentor, John C. Maxwell. He says that wherever we focus on expands. So when you focus your energy on the negative outcome you think may happen to you or might happen to you, it expands the situation. Things are not always as bad as we think in life. That's the truth. There are people that are in much more worst situations, and they are going through it with a positive attitude. So when you worry, you're engaging in the negative attitude, which magnifies the whole situation and causes your life to be worse than you think it is. So worry expands, it magnifies the negative situation. Be grateful for what you have. Be grateful to God. Be grateful to the universe for the things you already have. An attitude of gratitude takes you to a new altitude of performance and success. When you worry, you give life to the unpleasant. You birth the unpleasant situations. You give life to them. When you worry, you magnify your negative circumstances. And never forget that wherever you focus on expands. So if you don't want the negative circumstances in your life to expand, stop focusing on them. Fourthly, worry destroys your health. Yes, it interferes with your lifestyle. It interferes with your habits. It interferes with your sleep. You don't sleep anymore. And it also interferes with your relationship. These are the things that make life good. These are the things that support your health. When you have a good relationship, you take a good sleep, you eat well, all these things nourish your body. But when worry interferes with each of these, it destroys your body system, it destroys your life. These are things you must have at the back of your mind whenever worry sets in, whenever you are tempted to worry. You can attest from this fact that worry is a danger zone. You can't afford to stay in that zone of worry. I assure you that your life becomes 100 times better once you stop worrying and start living as the day turns out. So here are some of the things you stand to gain when you decide to make this all-important decision to stop worrying. When you choose to stop worrying, you hand over things to the supreme being that made all things and that is in control of all things. And that is God. I don't know if you believe in him, but I am telling you, he does exist. Whether you like it or you don't, there is a supreme being that created you, that knows all about you, that knows how to sort out things for you. He knows how to dot the I's and to cross the T's. You must understand this. I know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel in the situation that is making you afraid. I am sure of that. But you have to stop worrying and learn to trust him. Learn to hand over things to that all-powerful being. And also learn to trust the universe, that everything has been put in place for you to help things work out for you. So here are some of the things you stand to gain if you can take this all-important decision to stop worrying. Number one, you will have more time to enjoy a good life. Yes. The only way to get into a good life is to stop worrying and start trusting God, and start trusting that the universe will bring everything in place for you. The time saved from the hours you spent worrying can be invested in something more profitable. Number two, you will no more constantly feel miserable. I know you don't like that miserable condition you're going through. I have been through worry and I know how miserable it looks. When you are in worry, you feel so miserable. You feel so worthless. You feel as though you don't amount to anything. That is why people sometimes feel suicidal. They feel like taking their lives. Why should I live? But when you stop worrying, despite the fact that the situation is still as it may be, you don't have those miserable feelings anymore. Then your sense of self-worth dramatically improves. Number three, you will have and enjoy a sound health. Yes, your appetite to eat good food will increase. You begin to sleep well. That sleep disorder will be taken away. Your habits will improve. No more drunkenness, no more taking of drugs just to make yourself feel good. Your lifestyle will improve. Your relationships will improve. This is a great benefit, I must tell you. You'll be filled with energy because your strength will be renewed through gratitude and hope. Gratitude and hope is a strength renewal. When you invest in gratitude and in hope, your strength is renewed. You don't feel down. You don't feel as though there is no hope. Every act of gratitude renews your hope, renews your life, renews your energy. There is what it does. When you stop worrying, you are refueling yourself. Your energy is multiplied. So if you're getting weak, if you're getting tired, if you're feeling so weak, begin to stop worrying. Start investing your time in gratitude, pointing out the little things around you that you're grateful for, and hope for a better future. Then your strength is renewed.